with this week's chapter of Naruto, I'm looking at it in two different aspects. On one hand, it's a talk no jutsu when it pertains to the dialogue between Naruto and Sasuke. It basically is a talk no jutsu from the structure that we've seen from the other two wonderful talk no jutsu. And on the other hand, it's seen as Sasuke character development. And honestly, I should come to a side, but I'm honestly on the fence about it. Like, I really am. Like, I can't pick a side. And I don't think I ever will pick a side. I think I'm happy on the fence. I'll just sit on the fence, agreeing with one side and the other side because I honestly can't come to a conclusion. Because, again, on one hand, I see it as a talk no jutsu. Like, it really is. Because, and even you can see it as worse than the other talk no jutsus, when it came to Nagato and Obito. With Nagato and Obito, I mean, Naruto just met them. I mean, granted, these are still really bad, but Naruto just met them. Like, with Nagato, like, oh, your master, Jiraiya, he thought you were a swell guy, and, he wrote this book, and you're the main dude. Rin Sensei. And then with Obito, it's like, oh, you love Rin, right? Come to our side. Some bullshit like that. And Naruto just met them. But with Sasuke, they've known each other for the longest time. And it really gets to me because Naruto could have said this in the part 1 fight. When Naruto said, because we're friends. Because, Naruto could have, if he went more into depth, then he could have gotten Sasuke back. Well, any other opportunities to do that as well. I mean, it would make more sense to do it in that one part in, I guess the middle of Shippuden after that Danzo fight. If Naruto just went more into detail, then he could have gotten Sasuke back. Because at the time, Sasuke got his revenge on Itachi and whatnot. So I see it as that. But on the other hand, I really do see it as Sasuke character development. And the dialogue that Sasuke had in this chapter, it gave the feels, man. It did make me feel sad a bit. I actually was kind of tearing up in a sense because it was sad because you remember the whole entire series with Naruto and Sasuke's relationship, and at this point, I really want to make gay jokes right now, but I stay away from that. It's the third to last chapter of the series because I believe next week we are having a double chapter. I believe it's going to be 44 pages, and half of it will be colored. So, and I'm assuming the second to last, 699 is going to focus on getting everyone out of the Infinite Tsukiyomi, getting everything settled before I guess they go into a little time skip or something like that in the last chapter. So, I can assume it's that. Okay. Also, I did a live reaction only to the last page because actually throughout the whole entire live reaction, it's kind of me just sitting there thinking like, wait, is it talk no jutsu or development? Talk no jutsu, development, blah, blah, talk development. I don't know. And the only time when I really showed a genuine reaction was for that last page. So, yeah, you can look through my channel on that. So, back to the Sasuke character development. I do see it as character development because we see that Sasuke, in a sense, he had the same mentality as Naruto. How, he was jealous of Naruto while, Naruto was jealous of Sasuke. Because, Naruto said, oh, I want to be as cool as you. And Sasuke was like, no, in reality, it was me who was jealous. Stuff like that. Well, that part of the chapter, again, it's a talk no jutsu, but Kishimoto did it in a way where, in my opinion, it's good. Because, this is Sasuke's his true mentality when it comes to Naruto. And you could say that it also kind of came out of nowhere because Kishimoto never really alluded to the fact that Sasuke cared about Naruto that much. I mean, he knew that they were Sasuke knew that him and Naruto were, best friends, but it's not like Sasuke would say anything like this. But, you know what? I do see it as character development. And it's all no jutsu. See, I'm on the fence about it. But still. Very emotional, sad dialogue with the Sasuke stuff. I actually want to read some quotes because I'm actually using my brother's laptop. He has way better quality than my shitty ass. But let's see. I just want to read this one quote. At the time, I thought that little by little your weakness was beginning to seep into me, and from that point, every time I would see you, you would start to get to be more and more. When I would see how desperate you were to connect to other people, it would make me think of my family, and somehow it would make me at ease. So, one more thing. But at the same time, I also thought it was weak. So, Sasuke, every time he saw Naruto, he thought of his family, and we see it even in the first part of Naruto. He wanted to be with Team 7. He wanted to have a family, and throughout the whole entire time, he was starting to get friendly with everyone. He even states that he saw Team 7 as a family, which is kind of weird because Sakura wants to you know get nasty. She wants to do the nasty with Sasuke. So I mean, that's kind of weird. But yeah, every time Sasuke saw Naruto get stronger, he would want to get stronger as well. So again, we do see that Naruto and Sasuke had the same thought process when it came to one another. So I mean, that was cool to see. And there's more quotes here that I wanted to see because this chapter was very dialogue heavy. And Sasuke himself stated when he saw the pain that Naruto went through, he started thinking of him as a friend. And that's the same thing as Naruto. Like, they have the same thought process when it comes to their feelings. Their feelings for one another. They're best friends. I mean, there's gay jokes, like, everywhere. Even in that last page where well, I'll get to that. So, yeah. Naruto and Sasuke, they basically had the same overall thought process when it came to one another. With the jealousy and, oh, you're always in front of me and whatnot. But with Sasuke, it was different because in the beginning he was more focused on his revenge and not really having any ties. But at this point, we see that he really did want ties. He really just wanted to, be with Team 7 as a family, quote unquote. But, he was seeping into darkness. To the darkness. So, I mean, that's that. And with this, Sasuke admits defeat, which is kind of like, I see it not as a defeat for the battle, but as a defeat of, ideals. Let's just say that. Because with this, everyone's, pointing towards the Goku and Vegeta moment in Dragon Ball Z, with the fight with Majin Buu, how Vegeta said, "You win, Kakarot, you are the best." And I'm like, and it's not because I have a Dragon Ball Z bias, quote unquote, that I say this, but it was, in my opinion, was handling, Dragon Ball a lot better. Sorry, the fucking oven's beeping. Shit. I should really go upstairs, but fuck that. So yeah, Sasuke admits defeat, and overall, for the battle, it was a tie. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Sasuke? I guess he just wanted Naruto to, shut the fuck up. Because, it was more so a battle of ideals. That's the way I see it. Even though, I don't really want that. Oh, one funny thing. Fucking Sasuke said, "Oh, if I die, just transplant my left eye into Kakashi." I'm like, fucking Kakashi could not handle the regular 3-totem Sharingan. It used up a lot of chakra, let alone the Mangekyo Sharingan. So you think if you give fucking Kakashi the Sharingan, you think he's going to explode? Like, that's bullshit. That was really, no, don't give it to Kakashi. What are you talking? I mean, I do like Kakashi, but he couldn't fucking handle that shit. So, yeah. With this, there's 2 more things I want to talk about. With Sasuke's standing in the overall series, where he's gonna go, he probably has rise because he's on, Rurouni Kenshin. He's traveling the world and basically repenting for all the sins he's committed. And yeah, that's pretty much it, because no one's gonna accept him back to the village. I mean, sure, Naruto accepts Sasuke. Well, Sasuke doesn't even like anyone else. I mean, he respects Naruto, but not anyone else. So, plus, with all the shit that Sasuke's done, he's not going back to the village as comrade. Like, no. Sure, Team 7 will probably, let him back, but everyone else, no, probably not. And one more thing, on the last page, the symbolism when it comes to, well, fucking both their arms, Jesus Christ, but with this, the way I see it, it forms a bond. At first, I thought they were holding hands, and I was so shocked. I'm like, what the fuck? Because it's weird. Like, it really threw me off guard. I remember, I think in one of my reviews, I even say, like, well, Naruto might lose an arm, but it was different the way I saw it to be. Like, I saw him losing in the beginning, but in the end, they both lost arms. Like, what the fuck? So, it can be seen as three things. One thing, a fucking heart. Like, that shit is way too close to forming a heart, and it's really, like, throwing the homosexual innuendo, you know, but it's really close to forming a heart, and then, you can also see it as them holding hands, like, you know, doing the finger thing, which, again, I don't see it that way. I see it as they're finally connected. They finally bonded. Like, this is the first time they've ever really bonded. We know they have had, you know, similar fates, pretty much, that they were alone for a good majority of their lives. But with this, they're finally connected, and also represents the Senju and the Uchiha finally uniting, if you could see it that way. You know, the successors of Ashura and Indra finally coming to good terms and uniting. So it is symbolic in that sense. And Sasuke was crying as well, which was, it does show the character development, but at the same time, it's Sasuke crying. And it's kind of threw me off. But overall, I thought it was a good chapter. I thought it wrapped up everything quite nicely. And next week, I will do a full-on live reaction to the 44 pages that we will get next week. And that's that. I'll see you next week for the final Naruto chapter, my final review. Thought this chapter was good. I thought it wrapped things up nicely. And I'll see you guys later for the last time for Naruto.